my channel. My name is Nisi Jaya. If you're new, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're not, welcome back, gang. So today I'm back with the new story time. In this story time, we're gonna take it all the way back like Suge Shack.
I'm gonna tell y'all how I lost my virginity. Twice.
If you like crazy story times, feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe because I have a lot of them. So at this point, I've experienced my first fuckboy, my first fake nice guy,
and my first bugaboo.
Now my mom was still very strict at this time, so these were all on the phone boyfriends or at school boyfriends. So when the summertime hit,
spring break, winter break, so
I had my friends at the time though. Rain and Winter, I think I named in the last story time. Now my mom was kind of slowly starting to open up a little bit.
She's starting to let me go over Rain's house. Rain's starting to come over to my house.
And when they used to spend the night, she used to let us leave out with whoever Rain or Winter used to like call up, you know, with a car to come scoop us up. They'll come scoop us up, she'll let us leave, you know, boom, 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 boom. Now me and Rain was kind of like closer as far as the like after school talk on the phone type thing. Rain was sexually active. Me and Winter weren't. Whenever she used to like whatever and you know they'll do it, she'll tell me about it.
And even though I was a virgin at the time, I was actually very well with the topic of sex.
School, baby, public school. I guess I can do the story time of where it really started at. I don't want to shake the table for 2023 just yet. I could probably tell you everything about sex at this time, but I've never had it. Girl, I used to love when Rain called me. That shit'd be like music to my little virgin ass ears. What positions did y'all do? Did you like it? Was he breathing all in your ear? No, I'm just playing. That's something I would ask now.
Very like interested,
to say the least. Then she had friends outside of Winter and I that were also fucking, and she'd tell me about they fucking and sucking too.
What?
Girl, I used to love when she called me. I ain't gonna hold you.
Big, it was small, it felt like that, it felt like this, you know, ooh, ooh, ooh.
And I'm getting a little hot on the phone and shit.
You a freak. That's what you are. You a freak. You a freak.
Already curious about it, creeping up to be like 17, 18 at the time. It's starting to become more and more of a topic. My curiosity just grew stronger and stronger and stronger. My desire for lust was thickening. I'm like, okay, you know, so what's up? One day,
this dude hits me up on Instagram.
Let's just call him OG triple OG. Now he slid in my DMs and I ignored him because I'm like scorned at this point. I'm like, I'm not talking to no more niggas off of social media.
I'm never gonna talk to niggas. I'm done with niggas. I don't care. Boom, 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 boom. So I ignored him for a good little minute.
One day I had posted a picture and he commented under it and he had said something funny. It wasn't no like regular shit because if it was, I would have ignored it. At this point, he said something that caught my attention.
Way you looking and smelling? What is your recipe?
Damn, boy. I bet you got a big old dick and ball.
I love you.
We started talking. 18 and he had like 3 kids and it's just like, hey, I don't, you know what I'm saying?
One on the way type shit.
He had an ex that was my friend on Facebook. She seemed like she wanted to get booked behind OG, but she didn't. That's always good. We actually hit it off real damn good. Now I would put him in the section of my first toxic boyfriend. The boy really did have demons though. I busted my phone cherry with him way before I busted like my for real cherry. What? We'd argue fairly a lot, but it was less abusive than the other dude. He didn't actually stay in Montgomery. He stayed in like the outskirts in the country. After we would argue and you know it's time, not like he could just come pull up and I could just sneak out.
Away from my mother.
Sometimes he'll text back, sometimes he'll disappear. It was actually surprisingly very modern. Like this is like somebody I would deal with now. I guess I was so scarred by the other relationships or the fact that I didn't really see him. It wasn't too real in the Holyfield or nothing like that, but
girl, I ain't used to let his little ass stress me out, but he was a little motherfucker now.
Basically. So one day it's raining, it's storming and shit. I'm at home. Me and OG get into it and we going at it. We ended up like, you know.
Like, ooh, if I could see you right now.
If you could see me right now, what?
It's time to make up. If you could see me right now, what? So I'm talking back all freaky deaky and shit. And I fuck around and tell him that I think I'm ready to lose my virginity.
I'm like, what? Huh?
I'm like, yeah, I think I want to lose my virginity. So he's like, boom, all right, I'm finna come to Montgomery, even though it's raining. And he was like,
Like, all right, now, I ain't gonna lie, it's raining, and if I come down to Montgomery and you playing, I'm gonna be a little upset.
I ain't playing with you, boy.
you know, all right, mama, rain outside. I'm finna go hang with Rain, and I'll be right back. I get into this car with this boy. He's smiling ear to ear.
I'm nodding like I understand, but I'm not so sure I do.
I'm getting a little nervous. All this shit that I've been talking, we riding. You know, it ain't nowhere to go. Find a space to park the car so we can do a little car sex. We ended up parking at this park. It's pouring down raining. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. It's pouring down raining. The perfect scene, actually. I ain't gonna lie, now that virginity kitty hit different. It's just wet for no reason.
That shit like water.
It insists upon itself, Lois.
What?
It insists upon itself.
What does that even...
I'm about to be deflowered. Girl, we hop in the back seat. There is no amount of going back between HBO and Disney Channel that could have prepared me for what the fuck I was about to feel. He put it in. That shit hurted so motherfucking bad. Ouch, like what the fuck?
No, 60 seconds get them gone. That's a quick minute.
Probably like 2 pumps.
And I'm just like in pain.
I was low-key sad. Like, I knew I had fucked up the church's money.
Put our clothes back on, and he take me back home. Girl, after a couple of more toxic arguments, we ended up like breaking up. We broke up, and when we broke up, he completely disappeared off the face of the earth. No pictures on Facebook, no pictures on Instagram, nothing. Eventually, I'd say like a couple of months later, if not like a whole year,
We in the like got caught begging for dick story time frame.
hits me up. He sends me a friend request on Facebook. We chopping it up. You know, I'm actually concerned a little bit. Like, nigga, you alright? Pulled up on him after school. He pulled up after work. Chopped it up a little bit. You know, he got a new baby and whatnot. Like his 4th, 5th one. You know, cool. Ran that old thing back real quick. And that was it. That's the last time I've seen him. I haven't seen him in about, definitely almost been a decade. And I hope he's okay. Alright, let's go back a little bit or like fast forward. So I'm cooling. I'm kind of glowing up a little bit. The glowing up is glowing up. The prices is getting higher. I'm posting my pictures on Instagram. I know I've had a complete glow up. In my DMs, babe, I get this DM, and it's from a dude who went to my previous high school before the one I was currently at that time. And I was in my freshman year, and I think he was like a sophomore or something. We had the same gym period. 3rd period gym class. When we weren't being active and outside, which was a lot of the time. I was in a class that sat in the bleachers on one side of the gym, and he was in a different class that sat on the other side of the bleachers, right across from each other.
I already had peeped him out. I thought he was cute. I already noticed him.
Kind of like my 3rd period crush or whatever. He'll kind of look up and see me. I'll see him, and then I'll be like, oh shit, and I'll look away. Girl, one day, I found out he had a girlfriend because the girl started to come into the 3rd period gym class to sit with him. I don't know where she come from. I don't know. But like, she just popped up, and I was like, oh, okay. So my crush, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought you was looking when I was looking, and I thought when you was looking, I was looking, and I thought, you know what I'm saying? But alright, cool. I'm just playing. I ain't taking it to the heart. But I peeped. Now, fast forward up until this point while I'm in the 12th grade. Up until this point, we haven't said anything to each other. I have seen him on like the, oh, let me suggest this friend to you. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him, like I know he got social media or whatever, but I don't step down. I don't say nothing. You know, I'm cool. And I'm just like, oh yeah, that's that dude I had a crush on in the 9th grade. That's it. That's all. Keep scrolling. How about one day, I get a friend request and it's from your boy. It's from your boy. That's funny. So I accept the friend request.
Go through the mutual friends. He's friends with the OG original fuckboy I dealt with. But you know, whatever. We ain't do nothing. I ain't got to deal with that. So cool. It don't stop shit.
Immediately, he starts liking my posts. He's liking my pictures and shit. So I'm like, oh wow, life be lifing. Well, I'm letting him like all the pictures that he want to like, and eventually he stops and he messages. So he messaged me and he's just like, you know, hey, didn't you go to blue? And I'm like, yes, I did go my 9th grade year. Knew we had that thing going on. I knew we had that going on. So we started talking based off that, and you know, we chopping it up, we going back and forth, and you know, cool. He liked my vibe and I liked is. Eventually, we'd start to fall asleep on the phone together. The bond's getting stronger. Everything's getting strengthened. In fact, over time, we became virtually inseparable. My mom, now she cool with me just like going on dates. This is that part of 12th grade when I didn't have a car. Girl, he used to pull up on me. We used to smoke and stuff. When I used to start going to kickbacks with Rain them, he'll pull up on me there. We used to smoke. It was beautiful. It was real beautiful. Everything was fine until we made our relationship public. When we made our relationship public, everybody knew about it, including his ex. I tweeted something, some lyrics or something minuscule, because I'm the type of person, I just be tweeting stupid shit. Like, it don't be nothing.
Next thing I know, his girlfriend is not his ex. It's the girl who used to come into the gym. Name all of my notifications talking about she followed me. I already know this finna be some shit. It's another girl that follows me. Apparently, this girl also talked to this dude. And her and the ex was cool. And they kind of like double teamed up against me.
Don't even ask me how that worked. Like, I don't know. Like, why are you cool with her, but you not cool with me?
Somebody ain't doing the math right.
I don't know. I guess because she said that that's what's gonna be next. It literally be his ex and the other girl that he was talking to or whatever, and me arguing. Now, at the time, I ain't play like that, cause don't mess with my man.
I'ma be the one that bring it to you.
You can't catch me doing that shit now. But at the time, girl, like, what's up? Like, what you talking about? What you mean? That's my man.
Like, that's not your man no more. And I don't know what y'all got going on, but that's my man. Like, I don't...
Wake the hell up.
None of the other story times you hear me saying some shit like that. Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm the type of person that like drama. I probably really didn't even give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie, I was 100% with the shits.
That's my man. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, what y'all trying to get at? Like, for real.
Literally got 3 women fighting over him, and none of us was ugly. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm entertaining it. But at the same time, I ain't play that shit even then. And I'm breaking up with him because it's like, what you got going on? Like, I don't play that shit.
Hold the fuck up, bitch.
I'll go off on them and still break up with him. Get on Twitter and I start tweeting shit, and then he'll get on there too and start tweeting shit too, and then eventually come in under my shit, and we'll start back talking. It was real toxic, and I like that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. We get into these heated arguments, and when we was making up or whatever, you already know what time it is. You know what time it is. So, you know, we talking on that level or whatever, you know, we starting to talk about sex. So he asked me, am I still a virgin?
I actually really had super strong morals at the time.
And after that whole exposed on Instagram thing happened, I'm sensitive because that just opens up a window for you to think whatever you want to think. I felt more comfortable just saying, yes, I'm a virgin.
And to be fair, I honestly hadn't had sex since I did lose my virginity. So hell, I knew the hole probably closed back up like an earring.
Oh, that's no.
In the sense that, you know what I mean?
Whore.
Girl, so I hit him with the yes. I'm still a virgin. Alright, cool. We talking about it. He like, ooh, I want to do this to you. I'm gonna do all that to you. And I'm like, oh, for real?
The thing about it is, I wouldn't be at my mom's house where he'd usually pull up, because I'll mostly be there like on the weekends and like holidays, summertime type shit.
During school, I would be over to my grandparents' house because they lived in the area of the school zone for the high school that I went to. My grandparents weren't really on the level as my mom. Like, he couldn't just pull up and come scoop me and smoke in the driveway and shit. Like, you know, so we'd be talking and, you know, hyping ourselves up.
He would have to wait until the weekend.
So we talk, girl, we make plans, and it's settled.
When this weekend come, I'm deflowering your ass.
Now, all loving the drama aside, shit will happen again. It literally became a cycle. Probably like the 4th or 5th time, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. It's you.
This is where I'm starting to get aggravated.
I tell him, like, I don't know why.
You need to cut Shotty off. You need to tell Shotty this or something cool.
And he'll be like, okay, we'll be back at it again. But like, okay, I'm noticing it's not different women.
Like, how many times do I have to tell you to stop talking to the same women? Now, if it was different women, okay, cool, that probably would have threw me off. It still would have been horrible and even worse.
So you just straight up ignoring me.
You're clicking. But you're clicking down.
Now, this is coming down to be one of the last arguments. Now, see, now, girl, we good now. We good. Make plans, and it's settled. It's been forever since I've actually lost my virginity and had sex. I'm ready as hell. I'm like, yeah, let's go. The next day came. I tweeted something on Twitter, probably either some lyrics or something I said.
Funny thing is, I actually remember being in a pretty decent mood. You know, I wasn't even trying to do all that.
But like, I wasn't talking to nobody because I never started it. I tweeted something very minuscule.
Here she go! Here she go!
And it started an argument again. Kind of getting bored now. I'm kind of getting bored with it now. The drama ain't dramaing like it used to. I already know what happens in this scene. Nothing. Now, it ain't helping that I'm just getting bored with it. Nigga, why am I still arguing? Like, it's starting to hit me. Like, so that's 2 strikes. Man, I take that back when I said nothing different happened. This girl that he was talking to that the ex recruited, she hits me up in my messages. And she's talking to me there.
Yeah, girl, I was just with Ted. We was in a room together. And I'm like,
I thought I told you to stop talking to this girl. And you in a room with her? All right, third strike, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right. I'm mad as fuck. I'm mad as fuck. I don't want to talk. Like, he trying to talk. I ain't trying to respond. It's a little bit different now. Oh, y'all bitches in the same room together? Oh, no.
Wait a minute. Just wait a damn second here.
I thought this was just some type of social media Twitter thing. Because, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't got no car. Everybody ain't, you know what I'm saying? Girl. Oh, you going a step further. I ain't feeling that. I ain't feeling that at all. I'm ignoring him. I'm ignoring the shit out of him this time. Like we not talking at all. I tweet something, he could comment all he wants to. I'm not responding. All that. Like, it's over. He'll call me from another person's phone. I blocked their number. I wasn't playing.
I am so sorry to see that you turned into such a little punk bitch.
We made up. Girl, eventually he broke me down. He made up right in time for our plans for that weekend. Now, y'all know I'm a Scorpio now. In my head, it's just like, this nigga done put me through all this shit with all these different women.
giving Jody vibes.
And you know that scene in Baby Boy.
I know he gonna rock my shit. Ex still crazy over him. Argue about the same stuff. Like, everybody act like they fucking lost their fucking mind.
Even I'm acting like I lost mine when I know I don't even give a fuck. I'm just like, I know this nigga did good. I'm gonna keep my composure. Girl, in the midst of us not talking, I had ended up making plans with Winter. I was really on that fuck a nigga type shit. Like, I'm done, like, for real. I ain't wanted to cancel my plans with Winter because, you know, she was trying to get out the house.
And he'll just get one of his friends and we'll do like a double date type thing.
Girl, he talking about somewhere so I'm accessible. Alright, boom, Saturday roll around. Me and Winter, we ready. I got on my accessible fit. He pulled up with his homeboy. We get in the car. I'm sitting next to him. Winter sitting next to the homeboy. We riding around, smoking or whatever. Cool. It gets to that time of night, child. Riding around, he trying to find a spot real quick. We ended up finding a spot. Winter and the homeboy get out the car and they go somewhere else. We get in the back seat. Girl, we in that back seat. Girl, I'm ready. I mean, I just know I'm walking with a limp tomorrow, bitch. I'm ready. Girl, he tell me to get on top of him. So I get on top. I ain't never rolled dick ever before in my life. So I'm happy what happened next because I would have just embarrassed myself any damn ways. Girl, so he's struggling to put it in. He just steady like, and it's just like not going in. So I'm like, what the fuck? He looking at me. I'm looking at him. He looking at me. I'm looking at him like, okay, let's try a different position. So he get on top. He trying to put it in. He trying his hardest to get it up. And he can't.
I'm ready.
No, you ain't.
He cannot. It will not go in. He keep trying, girl. He fumbling, trying to get it on up in there. He trying to get it on up in there. But he can't. About like a minute or two later, we just like, okay, never mind. Me and him get back in the front, and then my best friend and his homeboy get back in the car. They back in their spot. That ride back to my house was so fucking quiet. That ride was so fucking quiet. Like I said, I knew a lot for my age. Now, in his defense, I knew he had extracurricular activity as a street nigga, you know, different stuff than like weed, lean, and I think Xanax at the time. So I knew deep down that that was the reason why I couldn't get up. I knew then, I knew through the years, and I know now. But I still cut him off because I felt like,
That's kind of like karma.
for all of the argument and bullshit that he put me through, like, I'm on at the time. You put me through all of that and you ain't break my back. I took that as my sign from God to leave. Girl, we broke up after that. I left his ass.
Good luck somewhere else. I'm gonna miss you Bo ho, bo ho, bo ho, bo bo ho.
Quit's taking it real hard.
I kind of put it on like, you know, the fact that I really was arguing with the same bitches 50 times, but it was that to it. If he would have broke my back that night, we probably would have still been together.
Lust level was on 1,000.
I mean, of course he could have been nervous. I could have been more patient than what I was, but I was already patient. I done used up all my patience.
Cause it's two sides to the toxic coin. That's like a treat after all of this, and I didn't get my cookie.
They was still trying to pick and argue. I blocked every damn body.
Honey, bye.
Well, that's the end of my story time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, my name is Niecy J, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!
Oh yes, the camera loves your nastiness.
I was supposed to drop this video in Scorpio season, cause you know, then Sag season, cause that's my moon sign, and turn up. I had 2 fake nice guys.
Electric chair.
So this story time is gonna be about how I lost my virginity versus how I really lost my virginity.